So I've meditated, I'm guessing, for about 1,000 hours for the last 10 years or so, maybe less, maybe more. Some days, I've meditated for about 2-3 days in a row and stuff. So that was easily like 50. That, within those 3 days, I've easily covered 50 hours. So I'm guessing that I've easily done 1,000 hours. I'm guessing. So let's talk about, first of all, what happens during meditation. So obviously, not a lot of cool stuff happens. A lot of times, you're bored out of your mind. You're trying to not think and things like that. And especially in the beginning stages, there's just not a lot going on, and it's just extremely boring and stuff. And you just half the time you feel like, God, what am I doing in my life? I should be doing something more productive with my life and things like that. But occasionally you do tap into something mystical. You do start to see visions and things like that. And I want to talk about those experiences in this video. Biggest breakthrough for me when it came to meditation was when I started incorporating breath work. So when I started adding breath work while I'm meditating, I was doing something called the G wave breath. Supposedly that when you do the G wave breath, it secretes DMT out of your mind and puts your mind in to a gamma wave, if I'm not mistaken. I did that while I was meditating, the breath work while I was meditating and stuff. And then I was able to, see some crazy visions. I may have been hallucinating and stuff like that, but it was really interesting. I saw at one point, I remember seeing a cross, and this cross would spin. And then, it just looked like it was almost like a some type of sacred geometry, energy vortex type of thing. So that's one of the first things that I saw when I meditated. And this is within a year or something. At that point I wasn't exactly sure how much I don't remember or recall how much I was meditating, but yeah, I for sure within a year was able to see sacred geometry and things like that. So that was a big eye-opener for me. I think around that time I was meditating maybe about 3 hours a day or something like that. So I personally believe that meditation alone isn't really going to get you to isn't going to really allow you to have these cool spiritual experiences, or it's going to allow you to see visions and stuff. From my direct experience, if you want to really truly experience something extra, then you have to do something else in conjunction with meditation. So you want to do something like breath work. Maybe you want to do you want to hold a position like this. It's called Jan Zhuang, while you're meditating and stuff like that, to get your body to be a little bit more tired and stuff. If you can do those things, you can have a much more profound spiritual experiences. For me personally, the best time to meditate is in the morning. Some people say it's best to meditate at night and stuff, but for me, right after I wake up, I meditate. I seem to have some pretty, phenomenal experiences, because I'm still, kind of asleep and stuff like that, and I'm really calm and stuff, so I'm not really thinking that much. So when I typically meditate in the morning, I don't think a whole lot. So that's one tip that I would like to give to you. Meditation in the morning is great. Another thing that's good, this is something that I've also done in the past, is adding psychedelics to your meditation. So I ate an edible cannabis and stuff. Cannabis is completely legal in my state. I had that experience as well. I ate an edible cannabis one time, and then I did a meditation, and I'm telling you, I felt like I saw some Buddha or something. It was really crazy and intense. I actually ended up falling asleep. But yeah, that was one experience that I had, and that was very intense. I was seeing green and stuff like that. So yeah, really crazy stuff. Another thing that I want to mention is doing sun gazing, and so doing sun gazing or doing Tradaka meditation. Tradaka meditation is basically staring at a candle or something like that, staring at fire, and afterwards doing meditation. So, I didn't really stare at a candle. What I was around like a red light, infrared light, and I stared at an infrared light for a little bit, and then I did my meditation one time, and then that I had like a really, really profound experience. And the same with sun gazing as well. I didn't sun gaze a whole lot, but I did a little bit of sun gazing. And a little bit of moon gazing, star gazing, and things like that. Definitely. You almost see like an orb or something. You can see like a circular orb type of thing, and that's something that typically happens. So that's a cool experience that you can experience if you do those things, and then go into meditation. That's something that you'll get to experience as well. Even though I meditated for 1,000 hours, I'm not like crazy psychic. I don't have like crazy amounts of energy. I'm not like a crazy super powerful energy healer or anything like that. I'm still average and stuff. Because I feel like my lifestyle was like even though I meditated a lot over the last 10 years, my own personal lifestyle was kind of a mess. I never really ate healthy. I had a lot of like emotional problems and stuff like that. I had a lot of financial problems. I had a lot of relationship problems. I had a lot of anxiety and stress from like work and such, and just all these things really allowed me to not really consciously evolve a whole lot. But I feel like if I had those things in order, so if I ate clean, if I ate like completely pure clean vegan diet, or if I really indulged in like exercise on a day-to-day basis, really lived a very, very clean and solid holistic lifestyle, I think that I may have been able to become a lot more psychic and stuff, and like my meditation experiences now may be a lot more profound. But it's not, because like I said, I've had a lot of personal problems that I dealt with in the past, and that even though I meditated for so many hours and like I put in so much work, I don't quite have a lot of energy and stuff that I accumulated from those meditations, unfortunately. But I personally do believe that, because I did those meditations, even though my life was in chaos, it helped me find that balance. It allowed me to still to remain calm, to keep going despite how difficult life was for me, or despite how many challenges were like, brought my way from the universe. I was still able to keep going because I, indulged in a lot of meditation. I kept it very simple. I just meditated a lot, and it really allowed me to, stay calm. It really allowed me to like remain, really zen and yin and stuff, and just allowed me to really just, stay balanced. So meditation really, really was helpful for me. Who is a spiritual person. I don't know anybody who practices spirituality that doesn't encourage meditation. Meditation is like the most basic thing. Meditation is like the foundation of spiritual practice. And so if you're gonna do meditation, it's gonna change your life. And if you're looking to get started in meditation, the biggest advice that I can give really is to just do it, just to spend time doing it, and don't try to get specific about the techniques or the just don't be specific on the techniques at all, and don't try to overcomplicate the practice. Just do it. Some people say you should meditate outside, like next to a tree, like Buddha did and stuff, and that's great too, and there's nothing wrong with that. But meditating outside, just know that there's going to be distractions. People might walk by. If it's like summertime or something, like it could be cold, really hot. If it's winter, it could be too cold. There could be flies all around you and stuff, and that could be annoying and stuff like that. So I personally am a firm believer that meditation should be done indoors, but meditating outside can be effective, obviously, because meditating outside, you're getting like energy from nature and things like that, which is also very powerful, and it can really enhance your meditation experience. But yeah, meditation is, regardless, no matter where you do it, it's a beautiful practice. It's a good thing. It's going to be definitely beneficial for your life. So definitely do it. And once again, don't overcomplicate the process. Just put in the work, just meditate, and you will have phenomenal results. And you know, if you're like me, if you're living a very holistic lifestyle, I guarantee you're going to start to see some of these like cool visions and, you know, cool experiences, and maybe you'll receive downloads and like knowledge from the universe and stuff like that. I know people who meditated a lot, who received downloads, who unlocked new knowledge and stuff like that. In some extreme cases, people have, like, you know, astral projected and, like, you know, really gone to different dimensions and things like that. I haven't quite had those types of experiences yet, but I have no doubt in my mind that if I kept up with my practice, I can have those really cool experiences. So, okay, well, thank you for watching. This was a meditation video, and I hope this was really helpful. Thank you.